but it feels like being deaf, like not being able to hear music, but on the other hand, not being able to see, all these beautiful sights in life, sun rising, the moon, like when when the moon is at the exact right distance and like degrees from in relation to the earth and sun, so the moon is all big and stuff, like it's huge, it's enormous, okay, it's like taking up half the sky, and then the sun hits it, and then it becomes orange, like orange moon. Wow, that's so amazing, like a huge fucking circle, orange circle in the sky, and it's just sitting there, just like, and you're like watching it, you're like, yeah, man, the fucking moon. Without the moon, there wouldn't be any life on Earth. The moon is helping life on Earth to thrive. To I mean, we're best buds, man. We're best buds with fucking moon.
Look at a computer.
The moon,
see for yourself.
our beautiful moon. Like I heard in a documentary that it's apparently drifting more and more away from us, which is another reason why gravity can go fuck itself. I don't believe in gravity. Like I know you can't say that you don't believe in facts, but that's the thing. Gravity is not a fact. Like, it is a fact, but at the same time, like, something just doesn't make sense to me. Like, if matter is supposed to attract each other, then why the fuck is the moon slowly but surely going more and more away from planet Earth? Why is it like... Why? No. I mean, shouldn't they be like attracting each other and coming even more near each other? But no, that's not what's happening. Instead, they're drifting apart. And like, same thing with the universe. Like, why is it expanding? Like, if gravity had anything to say about it,
I see you soon.
then shouldn't it be unexpanding? Like, shouldn't it be, uniting all the corners of the universe into a little fucking sphere and creating the next Big Bang or whatever the fuck? I don't know what it creates. But I'm like, and I read a couple of months ago. Well, actually, it was quite a long time ago now. Apparently, one of those telescopes that they sent in the... When was it? The 60s? You know those twin... I think they're called the Voyagers? Voyager 1 and 2. One of those things just...
Hey, you know where I can find some good?
Maybe.
What about Ken? Any good stuff around here?
You may want to check out the storage locker there. Someone near there may be able to help you find what you're looking for.
Flew out into space, and the other one is still going along the solar system to take pictures of every planet. But one of them just... I don't know. I don't know if that was intentional or not. I don't think it was. I think that they both were supposed to take pictures of every planet in our solar system, or, well, yeah, in our system. Yeah, in our planets closest to us, not in another galaxy, but just here. But one of them just kind of missed its mark, and it's just flying now, just going somewhere in space. And they said that the fucking thing is slowing down. Like, okay, Newton says that unless acted upon another force, which is in motion will forever stay in motion, right? Like, unless there's some kind of fucking friction and vacuum in fucking space, then it shouldn't be slowing down. Unless, like, some people have said, well, it's probably gravity from another planet that's just, like, pulling it back and, like, slowing it down. But what? No. Why then isn't something equally pulling it and giving it more speed then? Like, why is it necessarily decreasing in speed rather than increasing in speed? Like, something's fucked up, man. Something is really fucked up, and that's where the scientists are coming with this whole dark matter thing that apparently, there's gravity and there's anti-gravity, and for one to exist, the other one has to exist, and that's why space is so fucking infinitive, because it's like 90% of dark matter, which isn't anything, which is pretty fucking insane. Like, apparently dark matter, I think what it is, if I'm not mistaken, was something else, but dark matter is apparently, like, it exists and it doesn't exist because the second that it exists, it stops existing. Like, it comes and then it goes. Like, it's fleeting, like life. It's crazy. The way they explained it was that apparently, let me see if I get this right, because I don't want to fuck this one up. Apparently, the dark matter, it kind of borrows. It's almost as if it's like going into a bank and borrowing some time in the future to exist, then coming in and then taking with it, like when it meets I don't know, light matter, like real matter, when it just meets real matter, then it just combusts and disappears. It's really fucking interesting. Like, it doesn't exist, but it borrows from the future a little time so it can exist to just not exist anymore. It baffles me. I probably fucked up somewhere. Like, I saw this awesome documentary, and I was just like sitting there like thinking, why the fuck would it exist at all then? Like, if it's just gonna exist for a fraction of a, like, not even a fraction of a second, like fraction of a nano gajillion trillo millimeter second. I don't know. Like the minuscule time that it exists for, and then it disappears. Like, why not just exist forever then? Like, why? Like, what's the logic? Like, oh, my brain is starting to hurt. Oh shit, I gotta drink water. Like, I'm not. I mean, I love astronomy, but I'm not that peak. So I don't know all the goings on. I don't know if it's been updated or anything, but my oh my, like that's insane. Like, dark matter, and so basically what they said was that that dark matter is a kind of anti-gravity, that's what's making the Earth or the universe expand, because it's that, you know what, I'm not even gonna say anything anymore because I'm not sure. Like, everything they say, and then I'm like, but why is this like this? And they're like, but the point I'm trying to make is that there's something odd with gravity in general. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, all this gravity, all these cosmic forces that are in action, and like gravity, and like it's universe is still expanding despite gravity that's supposed to pull objects to it.
Access granted.
Like, I don't know. Like, I've always thought that it has to do something with magnetism. Like, that's what's pulling us to the Earth. It's not gravity. It's some kind of magical mumbo jumbo. I mean, matter attracts itself, and the bigger the matter, the bigger the mass, the more it will attract. But no, there has to be something. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, man. But I just find that to be so interesting. Like, how can that damn Voyager satellite be slowing down, and how can the moon be drifting away from us? And like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, crazy stuff. I wish I had a singing voice, but I don't. When I sing, it sounds off-key, horrible, ugly. I'm butchering any song that I sing. So I don't sing. Sometimes I kind of try to, just like, kind of jam for myself, or like, you know, sing some really mellow blues tune, but yeah, it's not the same thing. I mean, if you don't know, if you can't sing, then you can't fucking sing. I mean, period. Like, yeah, it's unfair that some people want something and they can't, you know, have it, and some people have it and they don't want it, or they don't want to use it. But that's how life is. Just unfair and horrible. I hate life. Fuck life. And fuck people. I hate them too. You know, I mean, that's why John Locke can go fuck himself. I mean, the dude was amazing, but his whole concept of tabula rasa is bullshit. I mean, we're not all equal. Some are born without sight, some are born without legs, some are born and they cannot sing. It doesn't matter how much they try. We are born with some kind of inherent fucking genome or DNA heritage that allows us to have that gives us some kind of advantage in some areas and a disadvantage in some areas. Hence why we need each other, and we need to work with our fellow peers in order to complement each other's weaknesses and fuck. What's the word I'm looking for? When you're giving your strength to something, you are, I guess, adding. Let's just say adding so I can continue. You're adding your strength and.
Hey, do you know how to get to the Honghua Hotel?
Ah, I see. Someone's looking for some action, huh? Quigan District. Just walk over there and go down the stairs. This rooftop connects to all the districts.
Thanks, buddy.
No problem. Have fun.
How you doing? Hangshaw's some kind of city, huh? Did you know it was one of the first major engineering projects in the world to use mostly augmented workers?
You know, there's an amazing view of the cityscape on the rooftop that's just underneath the penguin. If you're nice enough, maybe I'll take you there.
You know, I'm afraid of heights, and I'm not really sure how I feel about this whole city on top of a city thing.
Come on, the island's only so big, and you said it yourself. It's a center of free corporate expression in China. If you want to keep it that way, you have to build up.
But at what cost? It's taken 12 years to build the Pangu so far, and it could take another 10 more to finish. Who's gonna pay for all that?
Pyong Medical, probably. And any other cybernetic company who wants to come here.
That's kind of what I'm afraid of.
You're allowing somebody else to add their strengths to compensate for your weaknesses, and that way we can all build a much better community for everybody if we all just work together. Because tabula rasa, the whole blank slate thing, I don't know. It just doesn't correspond with me at all. We're not all equal. We're not. Some are going to what we are equal in the sense that we are worth equally much, because when we bleed equally much. When we want something, when we desire something, that desire is the same thing for somebody on the other side of the planet. Our wishes, our wants, our pains are all worth equal, because they are. We cannot say that somebody's pains are less than